Hey everybody. Hi. It's been a long time since I've been on. About 7 months or something like that. Or maybe 8. I forget. But so much has really happened, and it's hard to go into. It's hard to even figure out where to start. Um, but I feel like I should let y'all know why I wasn't on and what's going on. Because, I may not have a lot of viewers, but I do get a lot of emails from people wanting to know where I am and how I'm doing and stuff like that. So this is what this is. Okay, so as y'all, some of y'all might know, I originally, when the last time y'all spoke, I was staying in this place called LA Family Housing. What had happened was I was trying to help somebody. It was an old man on the street, and I'm going to be as vague as possible because, you know, I, I don't want him to look in a bad light because even in spite of everything, he's very innocent and doesn't know what he's doing, didn't know what he's doing, still doesn't know. But anywho, yeah, there was an old man, and nobody was taking care of him. He was a really sweet guy, and there was an opportunity to get him off the street, and get him a house and stuff like that. I went into the program with him as his caretaker because he needed one, or else they were going to put him in a hospital, and I didn't want him in a hospital because I wanted him to have as much dignity as possible. At this point, I was staying in a co-op. I was still panhandling a little to pay the rent, but I was off the street. I moved into there to help Bob out, and I had to sacrifice some stuff. I had a job that was coming up I had to turn down to take care of Bob because California law will not let somebody be somebody's caretaker if they have a full-time job. So I tell them, thank you, but no, let me know if you ever get part-time. And it kind of killed me because I really wanted that job, but I thought it was more important to take care of Bob. And because nobody was. And he was for it. I asked him a million times, and he was for it and everything. We'd been given a tour of her new place. It was beautiful. It was not 2 stories, two bedrooms. Had a nice balcony and overlooking the balcony. You saw like the Hollywood Hills with the Hollywood sign and the observatory and the LA skyline, and it was awesome. It's a very nice building. And, well, he was down for it. We had been there about 6 times, probably, do walkthroughs, talk and everything, so he knew what was coming, and Bob, I mean. And when it came time to move in, almost like the week or day before we were going to move in, he kind of had a meltdown. How do I put it? I don't want to go into details, but it was bad. It was really bad, and a lot of it has to do with he's got dementia, and I think he had, you know how some people go to prison and they become institutionalized where they can't exist outside. He's the same way about being homeless, I think. I really do. There's some other stuff that were personal and very specific about him, but needless to say, he bowed out, wanted to be left alone and stuff, which actually was a bad thing for him because they wound up putting him in a hospital, which I didn't want him. I was trying to help him avoid by being his caretaker. I was given a short time to find new lodging and to leave. ever since then, I've been homeless again. When August came down, I didn't want to really do a vlog about it because it was so nasty and it was so heartbreaking for me. And I didn't know how to put it. And then when the homeless thing happened again, I've not really wanted, I don't like saying it. And I didn't want to, I felt then and I still feel now like I failed. I tried to do a good thing and I sacrificed a lot. Um, I also, through all of this too, a lot of my stuff got stolen. I'm not going to say how, but it was directly and because of the stuff going on with Bob. And I lost my camera. I'd gotten a few. People had loaned me, and I found one at a garage sale that I paid for, and none of them worked. The best I had was a webcam to I could like Skype, but I couldn't make videos. Lucky for me, just like yesterday, a friend of mine got a new camera, and she's letting me use the one I'm using now. I'm very happy about that. One, it's almost like the same camera that I had before, the webcam. So it's cool because my computer knows it. But yeah, and so she needs it again for whatever reason. I get to use it. So I'm back online and I'm going to make more videos. The homeless thing. Yeah, nowhere to go. Again. It's not as bad as before because I'm couch surfing. I probably sleep outside at most 3 or 4 days a week, which sucks. It really, really sucks. Um, not been having the best of luck. Not at all. And it's been going a little dark, and I try to be positive. Positive for y'all. Um, because I'm fairly positive that I'm going to get through this. I'm going to be back on my feet. You know, I won't be trying to do what I did before, you know, like with the Bob thing. I hate to say it, but I won't. Never do that again. Um, but yeah, so it's back to what I started for, which was doing about a year and a half, or a little over a year ago, which is panhandling, trying to find a job. I went to an interview today actually for a restaurant that they seemed like they liked me, and I'm hoping to hear from them again. The one thing that's been a big thing in my way is no phone, and so there's no way to get a hold of me except for through a friend's number. And he's been having battery problems, so half the time I don't get the messages. So that's been in my way. And another big obstacle for me was there's been some kind of glitch or mess up in my benefits, which is my food stamps, my GR, which they give you, you know, a little bit of money, and not much, and food stamps a little bit, which was a lifesaving. They didn't maybe feed me like a week, but or maybe 2 weeks, but for the most part, yeah, I've been panhandling, but I needed that. I needed that benefits, so I'm trying to get that taken care of, and I'm hoping I'm not going to have to go through this big process. I'll know on Tuesday to get my benefits back, because if this process, this whole recertification goes, it can be up to 90 days, and I need those benefits now, you know, to eat, so that really sucks big time. But some weeks are better than others. A friend of mine up in the city is able to let me stay a lot more frequently, just kind of not at a really consistent schedule. So I never know when I'm going to be able to stay with them. And I do hate it. I really hate this. And I don't like making this video. That's why I'm going to follow this video with a more happier video. Because, I mean, not everything bad. And I do have some job leads. I just wish the things would have worked out with Bob and everything. Because, you know, when I went to help, when I started helping him out back last year in August or April, and things looked so bright, and of course I didn't think Bob was gonna flip out like he did. It was a major meltdown, and it was bad. It was very kind of scary actually watching him do that. But now, you know, because of all that, he's in a worse place than he was. I'm in a worse place now. Like, you know, so that kind of really been upsetting me because I went into that with the best of intentions and made a lot of sacrifices, knowing, thinking, well, this is for the better, this is for the bigger good. So it's bigger than me because it's helping somebody out. And yeah, it just kills me because it was for nothing. I'm really hard on trying to get into a place. If I would have had a job sooner, I actually found a transgender, like, transitional home. I'm gonna keep in contact with them because I think I have the link to the old Craigslist ad. Um, so yeah. So there it is again, and everything. I'm going to try to be a regular. It's not going to be like every 6 weeks or months like it's been, and I am sorry about that. And yes, I'm going to start doing Tranny Star. I know Tranny Star hasn't been running. Part of it's because of me for not being there. I did try to get you a replacement for that day, but it didn't work out, so I'm sorry. But anywho, it is good to be back, and I do love you guys all. And yeah, that's what's been going on. I'll see y'all later. There's another video coming today. It's more positive. I'm gonna film it right now.